Did you also recently bought the Lockheed L1011-500 Tristar pod from iniBuilds, but you figured out there were no liveries, although they say there are multiple liveries? You're not the only one, and I'm gonna show you how to get those additional liveries. A while ago, iniBuilds released this Lockheed L1011-500 Tristar pod, also known as the Tristar. But the special thing about this is that it's only available in the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 marketplace. That's pretty nice, you might think, but there also are some caveats. Because how do you get some liveries? Luckily, iniBuilds have thought about that. Because if you look at the default liveries which are included, it's only one livery, while on their website they advertise that it has more than 40 liveries. But how do you get them? Well, they simply say, hey, you need to go to our iniBuilds tool. So let's have a look at that one. To get those additional liveries, what you need to do is you need to install this nice tool, which is the iniBuilds tool. You can get it from their website. I will post also a link to that, so you can simply download it. And then you will simply go and search for the liveries. Because in the livery section, there should be liveries. But here you directly see the issue. No products installed with liveries. Well, how can it be, right? If I look at Flight Simulator, the aircraft is definitely there. So what do you need to do? Well, what you need to do is go to the gear and go to the sim paths, because by default it might be that it didn't pick up the folder. You can either scan for it or you can select the directory depending on what you prefer. Let's first try the first one. Here it says, okay, hey, I found this directory. Folder found. Well, that's cool. So for Flight Simulator 2020, you can do exactly the same as well as for the other simulators if you're using them. Then once you've done that, you can go back to the say main folder, and then you can go to the livery section. And now you will see all the liveries which you can install. And you can see there are a lot, right? West Indies, TWA, the Royal Air Force, the TWA Classic, again the Royal Air Force, and then we've got the Royal Air Force from Italy, and several other ones are available for you, and you can now simply install them. How to install them? Well, that's really easy. Let's do that, right? Let's select one. Let's select, for example, let's select this one. You can see, okay, hey, you can install it. Then you get a disclaimer and you can press install, and then it will be installed. And then hopefully soon it will be available in the marketplace. Or at least marketplace. No, of course not. It will be available in your library because you don't need to buy it. It simply installs it. The only remark I want to make is that you might want to restart Flight Simulator 2024 because else it might not have been picking up the livery. So that's something which you need to keep in mind. In this case, if you scroll down, you can see that there are tons of liveries. Eastern Delta also. This Delta is also cool. Let's install it. You can see British Airways. So a lot of, I would say, items being added by default. And it's pretty cool because normally iniBuilds is kind of delivering those livery packs separately. Well, let's quickly jump to Flight Simulator and let's see if it has picked them up. I don't think it has, because what you normally need to do is restart Flight Simulator to make sure that the new content has been picked up. Right, but let's try it out. Let's pick the liveries, and here you already see it. So let me start Flight Simulator and then let's have another look. So I restarted Flight Simulator, so let's have a look. We're gonna click the aircraft and then we're gonna click on configure or press the letter F from Foxtrot, and it will show us the aircraft. After we've done that, we can click on the aircraft itself. We click on liveries and let's see what we see here. In some case, it might take some time before it shows up. But here we see we've got now all the liveries which we just installed, and we can of course install more of them. So super nice. So recap, what we did is let's go to the iniManager. Make sure that you install the iniManager. Make sure you install the iniManager. Then make sure that you go to the sim paths and make sure that these are set correctly, because else you won't find those nice liveries in the section liveries over here. In the iniBuilds tool. So easy? I do think it is, but something you might miss if you're new to the iniBuilds tool. Have fun with the new liveries and of course the new aircraft.